There you go.
You know, this almost wasn't done, but now it's a wrap. Cha. Zach, THEBRiEF. THEBRiEF. Like you go to chill and get relief. THEBRiEF.
Will we keep it real with all our peeps? Yeah.
Peace.
Sitting on the couch next to the Chief. Sheesh. Sheesh. I'm Cha.
I'm Zach.
Cigar Lounge.
We spend most of our time at.
Folks come through, we see where they mind at. I'm bound to say something crazy, might have to rewind that.
We be chilling, plotting millions. When we in the building, no doubt that we be chilling.
We be chilling.
Tune in and subscribe to get that feeling. Tune in and subscribe to get that feeling.
THEBRiEF.
Place we get to chill and get relief.
THEBRiEF.
Where we keep it real with all our peeps.
Peace.
Sitting on the couch next to the Chief. Sheesh.
THEBRiEF.
The place we get to get relief.
THEBRiEF.
Where we keep it real with all our peeps.
Peace.
Sitting on the couch next to the Chief.
Sheesh.
THEBRiEF. Yes, sir. Yes,
Showtime,
sir.
baby.
Yes, sir. We back with
Showtime,
another one.
baby.
We back with another one. As you can see, we got the THEBRiEF podcast sign up as usual. Wow.
I look good.
Oh, here we go. The boy gonna be on his selfless again today.
Good.
Oh my God, man. Yo, you know you don't look good without the boy Zach next to you. You know what I mean? I got the beard. You know what I mean? The bucket.
So I don't have a beard? Like,
I mean,
are you really being that
your beard
superficial?
don't look like mine, dog. My joint is really chopped.
You got
you know what I mean?
Beijing in it. That's
I
why.
don't have no Beijing in my joint. I look like this, you know what I mean?
Dog, I
Every
see
day.
gray in it right now.
There's a few grays in there.
So why it's not in there?
It's cool. Well, your man did the picture. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Listen, man.
When he did the joint, he's like, I gotta make the boy extra fly.
The bull, aka the bull.
The bull. I'm the bull.
He hating on me.
The bull
But it's
Zach.
cool. How you doing, good brother? I don't want to start no animosity with you, man.
I'm straight. How you
You know
feeling,
what I mean?
Chop?
I'm good, man. Good to see you,
Fella
man. It's been a long time.
Oh no, I seen you yesterday.
No. They don't know that.
I mean, they know
They
now.
always gotta fuck it up.
Hey man, listen, dog.
Listen, man.
It's THEBRiEF, baby.
Okay.
No, we do.
Listen, man.
What's going on?
I got a surprise for you.
Talk to me. Lord, we gonna get into the surprise already. We gotta do a couple things before we.
No. This is leading up to the surprise.
Okay, leading up to the surprise, but you ain't gonna say who the surprise is first, are you? You just
No, I'm gonna say this. Can I do my?
all right. You know what I mean? You know I gotta give you problems.
No, you see.
You know I gotta give you problems,
Like,
dog.
little bro,
No,
dog.
man. Whoa! What the fuck, man?
No. This is a family kid show. Don't need for.
What kids watching this?
Slow down. There's no need to curse.
We look at
Ask
the
me what the
analytics.
prize
Ain't no
is.
kids
Ask
watching
me
the
what
show. The analytics don't
the
show
word
kids.
is. Let me tell you first.
Grown.
Slow
Okay.
down. Be cool. Don't act ill.
All right, I'm gonna chill.
I just came here to do the brief with you and all that. You know what I mean?
I like that, bro. We like to
Fresh.
incorporate that inside the song.
Dougie Fresh.
All right, well, that's the remix.
So
Coming soon.
hello, people.
Oh, my bad. We are recording.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
So
You know, so this is how we are in real life. So.
I got a cigar for you. That's the surprise.
my man.
You gotta learn to shut
Do I
up,
have
man.
to have to smoke it
They
tonight?
Maduros. Shout out to Chateau Maurizio, my man Reese.
Okay.
Got his own cigar line,
Shout out to
exclusive cigar roller here from Philadelphia. Went to Roman High School.
Reese. Okay. Catholic school. That's where I'm from.
Yeah, so good brother.
Good brother.
I'm with him a lot.
Okay.
I saw him yesterday, and I said, "Yo, let me grab this. It's a new blend of his Maduro." So I grabbed it. And I said, "Here."
Hold up, man. But we, of course, we gotta bust it through the pack. But we always gotta show the people what we smoking. Get a glimpse of that, because I never had it before. But my man Chalk co-signed it. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta give you the John. So when you go in, I'm sure you can buy these from somewhere. Am I
You can
right?
buy them from him directly. They're going to be at the Cigar Code.
Okay.
I know he'd be all over. He'd be at Vera. He'd be at any cigar place that I go to a couple cigar spots in the city, so he'd be there. And
Okay.
Good brother.
Good brother.
And I said, yo, I had this cigar before, but I never had the new blend.
Okay.
But he was telling me about the new blend. Like he looked like me and you, and he rolling cigars. And I said, dog, you're an anomaly. Is that the right word?
Anomaly.
That word.
Yeah. I think I met him. Was he down at one of the cigar events last summer?
We were sitting behind him.
Yeah, I bought a few of these.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, this is the new blend.
This is the new blend.
Okay, shout out to the new blend. You know, brothers doing their thing out there in the Philadelphia streets. You know, bringing the Philly cigar scene to a top-notch level. So yeah, check him out. You know, Instagram and all that.
Nice. Just type in Chateau Maurizio. I know. I see it. I think I see it right.
Chateau Maurizio.
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 Yeah,
like Italian.
Like Super Nintendo.
Maurizio.
Yeah.
Chateau Maurizio.
Yeah.
You know, this is what we did. When we say things on a brief, we say them elegantly. You know what I'm talking about? At least I do.
Okay.
At least I do.
Well, sidebar. This is the new Belafonte hoodie with the army fatigue. But I see you're about to fuck something up.
I'm gonna say that. All I said was, man.
With the new Belafonte with the army fatigue with the red. You know what I mean? I got them in cream too. 5-0. Get with me.
5-0.
$50.
Well, you better specify that on the show, dog. 5-0. What you saying?
All right.
I mean, we love it. We love the police over here. We like doing things right, but specify
as we proceed.
$50
to give you what you need.
You know what I mean? Oh,
24 month.
Whoa. So that sounds like
get live, mother.
You spent a little ditty right there.
Hey, that's Puff Daddy. I don't know who.
Puff
I don't know this Diddy guy. Puff Daddy, who I grew up on.
He said some things about Puff Daddy, but we're gonna go on into what we're
Puff Daddy, who I grew up on.
All right, so we done featured the cigar. You know, he threw me a little loop because I had something else that I was gonna rock tonight, but we're gonna do, you know, the Chateau Maurizio.
No, I like the way you say that.
Yeah, Maurizio.
Okay.
Yeah, Chabela type stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Well, I mean, I heard it. You know, I heard that before. So okay, so what else we got? What we doing? You know, we gonna pair the drink now later.
Oh, definitely the drink. Listen.
Oh, we exclusive tonight.
This is a Philadelphia situation tonight.
Exclusive.
This is a Philadelphia situation tonight.
Yeah.
We got 2 bottles that were dropped off to me by my man.
Yes, sir.
Blend exclusive.
Get a little closer with that.
This is Spicy Lady.
Mm-hmm.
This is Old John Memorial. And I'll go into the details later, but this is crazy. This is all Philadelphia. This is all out of barrels. This is all aged, great mashes, perfect blend. So when you drink the blend, you blend it with people, everything comes as the perfect blend. And we're going to have him on the show soon. But I said, yo, dog, I got to get you on the show without you being on the show. And bam, that happened. Life is love.
Yo, that was hot what you just did. You ain't even noticed that. You was in the way of the chalk joint, so it looked live and exclusive.
That's what I do.
Oh man.
That's what I do. I'm trying
to be like you when I get older. Got your own, you know, brand of clothing and all that. I just have a little business called the Bug Whisperer.
Look, say it again. Say it louder.
I have my own pest control company, mold remediation, lead testing, called the Bug Whisperer, which I'm sponsoring the show tonight.
Sheesh.
I'm sponsoring the show.
I'm
sponsoring the show tonight. I mean, we keeping it black, exclusive, and excellent. So I might as well join the group. You know, with the cigars, the liqueur.
So
the
we get a demonstration. We get a demonstration or something.
No, I'm gonna bring that next.
You don't got the Ghostbuster shotgun.
Yeah, exclusive. Hit me up on the gram. Okay. The Bug Whisperer.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's what you do. Pull up the Bug Whisperer on the IG.
Yeah.
You know, we're doing a 10% discount for everybody that mentioned the show, THEBRiEF. And I'm gonna do a little bit extra. 15% if you subscribe to the show, hit all post mode notifications, and then let me know.
They gotta show proof of that.
They gotta show proof of that.
Okay.
15% off only for you that subscribe to THEBRiEF. That's how we gonna do that.
Hey, the season's about to change. You don't want to be in the cookout, the mosquitoes and all that stuff. So the bees.
No bees.
I don't go near bees, dog.
Honey bees, yes, I'll save those.
You go near the bees.
Yeah. But all the rest of the stuff we get rid of. So hit us up. Okay. The Bug Whisperer.
Well, listen, man, we got a guest tonight.
For sure.
I don't know how we got another guest.
For sure. I don't know. I don't know. They don't know.
We gotta pay this guys on?
Maybe so. Who knows?
Well, you got that because
Yeah, we sponsoring the show.
The 15% off that you just gave him,
I got it.
You can pass off to him.
My man.
My man.
My man.
I love that.
Yes, sir.
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
The good Lord. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're going to hell, dog. Listen.
Oh man. Damn.
Tonight's guest is a friend of the show, his family.
Yes, sir.
I met him as a young kid.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite rappers.
He's a dope rapper. Dope rapper.
A great actor. Very creative.
Very creative.
Down to earth, honest person.
I co-sign all of this.
From these same streets that we all grew up in and ran through, and can speak about actually being not streets like hustling, but catching the scepter, you know what I mean, before Uber, catching the cab and walking up and down 5th Street and Shelton Ave and really in the streets.
So Philadelphia streets.
Philadelphia.
The PHI. 2 on.
Now he's a modest guy and a bodybuilder, but we'll talk to him about that later.
Hey,
ladies and gentlemen, welcome Ren to the show.
Izzo.
My man.
What's up, brother?
What's up, baby?
brother Reney Cha.
Zach with the Lex.
Hey, old days, my man. Appreciate you stopping by the
Yo,
show.
man, thanks for having me on this joint.
It's an honor, man.
Yes, sir.
It's been a long
it's a pleasure
time,
to
man.
be here, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm a casual fan of the show. You know, I see all y'all clips on the gram. I like the conversation y'all had about the piece on the streets of Philly.
Okay.
That was one of my favorite joints y'all did.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
And much needed. And I feel like, you know, as OGs in the game, we kind of that's our responsibility at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
No
crazy.
doubt.
I don't even like OG, but when you say it, it's respectful.
Yeah.
No, I said it was, I said it with some respect. Like, I ain't say, I ain't going to say it too crazy, but
There we go.
I mean, that's where we at right now.
Yeah. That's what we.
Thank you for the intro too. Appreciate that, man.
Was it all accurate words?
I mean, if you say so.
Okay.
If you say so, exactly.
if he say so.
Yeah, if you say exactly, you say I'm a great actor, I'm a great actor.
Hey.
Listen, it's a pleasure to have you here. Like, it really means something. You know what I mean? When we talked to you last week, and you talking, I said, hold up, put Zach on the phone because you know Zach.
Yeah, Zach with the Lex.
Zach,
I got a quick question for you.
ahead,
Since it's Zach with the Lex.
Okay.
All right. I need to know.
Uh-oh.
See, we know you as Zach with the Lex because your man here always shouts you out.
My man.
He
That's my
always shouts you
homeboy.
out.
Yes, sir. Lifelong friend.
And I want to know, is there another Zach or was that just a flex? Like, all right, this Zach with the Lex, but then there's Zach from Morton Street or there's Zach from here. So is this one Zach?
One Zach.
Okay, gotcha.
One Zach.
So that was just a flex. That was bossy as shit.
My man.
I used to shout him out in raps and all that.
Yeah.
And he ain't do me. He don't even know a verse, dog.
Yo, I do know verses, man.
Give me one bar.
Yo, I told you I'm not doing that on the show, man.
Why you gonna put him on the spot?
I'm like, it ain't even on the spot. He trying to play me as if I don't know this. Like, not my man. I know the man from when he was El Vito.
Whoa.
Go ahead. Let me finish.
Since he won't put me on the spot, no, it ain't. El Vito, Lord L.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on, man. I know all that, man. Come on, man.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not even gonna put his
on me.
I'm not even gonna put his real name out there, but I know him as
No.
other bull. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna do that.
No, well,
but you was official tissue all the way from way
dog.
back when.
I got some money for you.
Now I'm trying to give you, you know what I mean, a little shout
I got some money for you.
Wait a minute. So you know him from TM?
I know him from TM.
Okay.
Top of Hockey and Morton, for those that don't know.
Yeah.
You know, we grew up from the ground up, from the soil, from the seed. You know, his mom is my mom is his mom, his family's my family. Spent a lot of time together. That's my brother.
True indeed.
Likewise. Absolutely.
See, you can tell you had a show. You have a show.
Right.
Shout out to name of your show and your other your host.
Shout to Cheesy Hot Movies.
Yeah,
where we, the never-ending search for the cheesiest movies of all time. Shout to my brother Spank and my brother Dutch.
Dutch, Spank with us.
Oh,
we fit to get back to our shooting schedule after Easter, which is Sunday. So after Easter, we about to get back to it.
Okay.
We of course we had Chalk on there. We gotta get Zach on there.
I appreciate that.
We had Chalk on there a couple times and shit. Had him,
Hilarious.
yeah, had him telling stories about back in the day.
Okay. All right.
You know, I'm sure you saw that story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
but no, it was fun. You know, we got that popping. That's coming up after Easter. We're gonna get back to that.
Can't wait, man. It's dope. It's dope. Okay. It's creative, and it's a lane that nobody else is doing. And it's authentic because you watch those movies in your leisure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that.
You always revisit the old flicks.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yes, sir.
And they bad too. There's some bad flicks.
Hey, listen.
But we sit there, we roast them all day long. We talk trash.
Okay.
We got three different perspectives on how we view
as we
things.
should.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
On our pod. Okay. Much like this one. Y'all come from two different perspectives, but still grew up together.
Yeah.
Same thing on my show.
All love. Love.
Well, listen, we don't jump right into it because I know your time is limited. You know, you got a lot going on. Yeah. So, Zach, what would you like to ask the good brother?
Well, let's start off with Reney Cha.
So
you know what I mean? I gotta get my Brian Gumbo type situation. Reney Cha.
Okay.
What inspired the name, brother?
That's a weird question. Well, what inspired? Well, my name is Reney, first of all. Well, my name is Tyranny, right? Okay. So that got shortened by my brother. Shout out to my brother Spank. He couldn't say my full name when he was 5 years old, which is Tyranny. So he just was shortening it to Reney. And then that just stuck because nobody wants to say the full name, all the syllables. So then I added the Chase on because it's the Chase is CHA $E because I wanted to put that little money karma on my brand. You know what I'm saying? On my music brand, I like to sprinkle a little money karma on there.
Okay.
My homie Moose, he got a $sign in his.
Moose, what up?
Yeah, shout out to Moose. The homie Drees, he got a $sign on his. My young boy Drees. So we kind of just, and it's called Grand. Our crew is Grand Scheme. Which is also got a $sign in it. So we just try to spread that good karma that comes with money. You know, you got to speak things into existence.
Absolutely.
So we speak about money so we can exist with money. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So that's where the Chase part came from. And it was like, you know, I wanted to have like something that separated the different personalities that I go through. You know what I mean? The different phases that I go through, different seasons that I go through.
Right.
So, you know, if I hear you say Reney Cha, I know you're familiar with my music. Right. I know if you call me Ren, I know you grew up with me. If you call me Tyranny, I know you went to school with me.
For real.
You know what I mean? So I just try to keep everything, what they say,
copacetic?
No. Compartmentalized.
Yeah,
that word.
Right.
I like to keep it in compartments. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the word is, I like to keep it in compartments. You know what I mean? So that way I can figure out who's who and what's what.
Got you. So it all makes sense. Reney, Chase, the cheese.
Okay.
Right. I like that.
Gotta bring it all together.
Yeah, I like that.
You know what I mean? Gotta bring it all together.
Broke it down.
Yes, sir. So I know that you and my man Chop Belafonte is the rap name. You guys met at what you call the Great Northeast High School.
Hell Northeast.
Oh, okay. I went to Germantown.
Vikings.
So, okay. We the Bears. You know what I mean? But so you guys met there. How did you meet in the rap game though? Was it any specific rap battle that brought y'all together and was like, you know what, you rhyme, I rhyme, let's go ahead and do some things together?
Well, I mean, first of all, it's been a long time ago, but let me try to remember what I can. I'm sure Larry can figure out, fill in the blanks.
Well, y'all collabed on the music, so y'all can collab on with how that brought about too. You know what I mean?
We'll put it together.
So, I mean, I think I met him early on in like 9th grade.
Okay.
First got there. First of all, I mean, he grew up not too far from me, so he was at Tappahocken and Morton. I'm a little further up at like Chew and Upsall.
Okay.
For the locals that may know what I'm talking about, I'm a little further up towards like Chew and Upsall. My area was not too far, was in walking distance of his area.
Right, Germantown.
So on the ride home from school, there's only one bus that comes straight down Chew Avenue, and that's going to service that whole extension of our hood.
Absolutely.
So we was always on that bus together. Not even sure how we connected on the rhyme tip, but you know, rapping wasn't what it is today. Not to sound like a, you know,
like an old head.
yeah, like an old head, but
I
it
mean,
ain't.
we call it the golden era. Of
Yeah,
hip-hop.
like everybody's a rapper now. Before you need to
Yeah.
have, it was a specific skill set that only certain people had.
Absolutely.
And you kind of gravitated towards those people.
Absolutely.
Because we were seen as outcasts. You know, we weren't. It wasn't popular then. You know what I mean?
You had to be.
Right.
You had to earn your whatever.
Yeah, you had to earn your spot to speak.
Go
You had to earn your spot to get down. You know what I mean? And you had to be nice. It was a tighter network.
Right.
There was no internet. It was no, no social media. You know what I'm saying?
There was no internet.
No smartphones.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Dudes still had the brick phones. You know what I mean? So it was like, and we had house lines.
Yeah, beepers and house lines.
Yeah. So that's how you connected with everybody. You know, and somehow me and Larry never had classes together, but somehow we connected, like I said, lunch or through certain people that we all had friends we had in common. Right. That all lived up that way. Eventually, we just started busting rhymes on the phone, busting rhymes after school,
Now, I know you remember this. We used to go to the library.
Absolutely.
With a Source magazine.
Yeah.
And freestyle from the front page to how far you can get through the magazine. If you can get from the front page to the last page, see how far you can get before messing up. Yeah. I remember that vividly.
Well, that was more your area.
Oh, well.
I mean,
I was more freestyle. He was crazy with I wasn't good with the written.
Yeah,
I was crazy with the written.
I was more in the library. I was more writing in the library because, that was a quiet time for me to sit there and reflect, you know what I mean, and think. Because there's so much chaos going, in those days, there's so much chaos going on around you. Right. Couldn't really get your head right to get, well, at least me, I couldn't get in a space where I felt that I could think clearly. You know what I mean? So the library was one of those spaces. And then eventually that just became the spot. Like that became the hangout.
Sound like what I used to do in high school on Shelton Avenue, in the library on the Shelton Avenue.
The Dragon?
Yeah, the Dragon. That was my spot.
That was the spot.
That was my spot.
That was our spot.
Clear my head. Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, Zach, the thing about Ren, it was a collective of us that rhymed, and it was some that was more seasoned than others that was there like a year before the ninth graders got there, and we looked up to them like, damn, these dudes, like, they controlled the crowd. It was like, damn, I'm in awe, like, yo, this, you met the people we talking about. They're like, yo, they freestyle. I'm like, there's no way they freestyle. This has got to be written. It was that ill. Right. Ren, I never forget first time Ren like spit, and I'm looking like, what? Like, that's the Glass Chips line, or that it was. You've been on my nuts for years. Take more L's in the bucket there. I was like, yo, who is this guy? Wow. And I was just, and I remember that. I remember that.
Wow, shout to you, man.
I remember.
Real brother.
Most of my best friends, most of my friends are my best rappers, besides the people you look up to and you buy the records. But I can say my peers is my best rapper.
That's what's up. That's love.
No, that's what's up, though,
that's
man.
Love.
Appreciate you, Chuck.
That's love.
No, we had fun, man. We had fun in those days. My mom was trying to figure out how I got out at 2:08, but I wasn't getting in the house till 5, 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
Whole lot of ciphers.
Yeah, we did a whole lot of ramen after school.
The essence of hip hop.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I remember days at Broad and Alley and, Central High School and, just... It was like a network then. It was a network. It was certain MCs that were still going around and that was still on the come up then. I remember Eve. I remember Dice Raw. I remember, all those type people when they was coming up. 100X, Fat Cat Click. Remember them? Lux.
Wow.
These was like, these was the dudes that was around at the time.
Philly Staple.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Square Roots.
Ooh.
Yeah, Square Roots.
Yeah, you taking it.
Wait a minute.
You just messed his head up with that.
Wait a minute. See, explain to the people real quick what Square Roots is, man. What's that?
Square Roots was the original name of the Roots crew.
Yes, sir.
And they used to, they used to get busy on South Street. They used to get busy everywhere. Like, they earned wherever they at now. We're so proud of them as a city because they earned that spot, man. It wasn't. Yeah, salute to them because that wasn't no fluke. They wasn't industry plants.
Nope.
They earned every single thing they got
From the muscle.
From the muscle.
Matter of fact, because not too long ago, me and Chalk were talking about the original Roots album that people don't really know about.
Yeah, people was like, "What's that?"
Cover?
Yeah. What's
Organics.
that?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
They have no idea what that was or what that is.
Yeah.
You know, because people don't have access to that. So we talk about, when we talk about real hip hop, we talk about these two brothers right here, along with what they were talking about as far as Square Roots and the other people that they saw coming up in the ciphers and things like that. So when you talk about the music, what inspired the music between you, yourself, with the projects that you put out there? Because it's been a little while since you had a project out.
Yeah, about 6 years, about 5, 6 years.
About 5, 6 years. Yeah. So it's been some time.
Full project, yeah.
Full project, full Reney Chase project. You know what I mean? But before all of that, you had some things where you and my brother Chalk Bellafani brought out a couple of features on. If I can remember correctly, the name of the album was Chocolate Summer. Chocolate Summer.
Yeah, let me tell you how that came about.
Yeah, please do, because that's why I was asking.
How that came about.
Yes, sir. Let's get into it. Chocolate Summer.
Or at least my recollection of how it came out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a couple years.
Okay, got you.
So Chalk hit me. Like, yeah, I'm thinking about doing a project. Went over to the crib. Chalk had like a plush apartment over on Lincoln Drive. Had one of these high-rise joints.
I missed them.
With the Mr. Bentley doorman and all that shit.
We got to tell them the story.
No, you tell them, but I'm going to tell them about with the music first.
Go.
Okay.
So, but this was part of the inspiration. Chalk is in a high-rise or whatever.
You know what I mean?
To
the deluxe
apartment in the sky.
Okay. All right. Oh, man.
So you automatically know the energy that Chalk is coming on. You know what I'm saying? And Chalk is coming on some type shit where it's like, it's a smooth R&B tinge, but still gritty street lyrics.
Yeah.
But also he's a single guy. You know what I mean? He's you know what I mean? He's an eligible bachelor.
He's on his chilly chill.
Yeah, he's been
on
America's most eligible bachelor for like 20 years straight.
Oh,
so
that's
you know
I'm on a single.
Wow.
Yeah, that's probably what inspired some of that cool music.
No, I was in a relationship for 5 years.
Oh, okay.
4 years ago. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. I mean, it's been a while. That's what he said.
Yeah, okay.
It's been a little while.
But this album predates your relationship.
Yeah, that was predated.
Okay, I like the way you put that.
I was wilding out.
Yeah, but so I immediately knew with Chamber he was jumping in. He played a beat for me. I think it was the Crazy Love joint.
Oh, yeah. Whoa! Is that the joint where it was like Neo inspired?
Yes.
Oh,
so he played that.
You don't think I know his music?
Yeah. So he played that beat for me, right? So I'm in the plush apartment. You know, what I mean, doorman let me up, and all this. You know what I'm saying? Chilling.
You had to be buzzed in.
Yeah, right. Had to be buzzed in.
Oh man, I love it.
We was probably drinking some fine brown liquor like we doing right now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And he playing this beat. So me, how I get inspired is once I hear a beat and I get that blank stare on my face and I can lock in, I'm already writing in my head on where this is going.
Off the beat.
You know what I'm saying? I start dancing around the crib, it's over. Because I got to get that out my system.
Right.
So he played that beat. I instantly was grooving to it, dancing to it. He was like, I want to do a whole project in this chamber.
Okay.
I was like, say less, man. Like this is the chamber we're gonna go in. You know what I mean? He took the lead.
No. I gotta stop you right there. I ain't take the lead. He was responsible for 90% of that album. I'm talking about the beat selection, the concept.
Talk about it.
I just needed the guidance to, do this, do it like, and I'm like, okay, boom. But that, I got this beat. We think about this, and it was doing instrumentals on that joint. It was a real mixtape, and that was 90% him. And
well, once he gave the concept, I knew where he was going, and it was, and I knew him well enough to know that this is something where he might like. You know what I'm saying? So it was a collaborative effort. He's saying 90%. That's a bit generous.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
It's very honest though. Like it's very honest.
It was, and then we locked into that chamber, right?
Once we got into that mode, it was.
Yeah.
People said we was like the Ray and Ghost of.
That's high praise.
Philly, like
that's high praise. But I definitely want to touch on this story though. before now in the middle of that project, he moved.
Mm-hmm.
He moved right across the street from my man. My man Fishscale lived on a certain block. I ain't gonna put him out there. My man Fishscale lived on the block.
Right.
He moved right across the street from him.
Oh, Fishscale. I remember Fishscale.
He had bought a new American sedan.
American sedan.
Yeah, I bought a new American sedan.
Yo.
Okay.
Remember that?
It sounded like the Dodge Charger days. Was that?
It was
I think it was.
Okay, all right.
American
All right. He
sedan.
had a
So
Dodge Charger
I
before
had
the
a
youngins.
beat, and I was running back in my head
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of this project, and I remember I was at my man Fishscale crib. I come outside, it's the spring, so everybody outside.
Okay.
Come outside. Guess who I see coming down the steps out of his apartment? Him,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, yo, let's go to the Ave. We put that beat on, went to the Ave, and we wrote that American Sedan song to and from the Ave. I was already formulating the concept. By the time we got back, we already knew, okay, this is going to be a song. Like, you know what I mean? Because we was riding. It was a fresh spring day. We went to Shelton Ave. You remember that? We went to Shelton Ave. We started on Shelton Ave for a little bit, came back, and we was inspired by what we saw, and that became that. And then after that, organically, that album just grew into whatever it grew into.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now we don't say this, but people have told you, me collectively, it was a classic.
Really?
It was.
Okay.
Let me co-sign.
And take you back to that
It was a classic.
summer 2011.
To be honest with you, if you never heard Chocolate Summer 1 and 2, go take a listen to that wherever it's available, different platforms that you had it, because it's definitely classic music that you can revert back to, and it's timeless. So some people, you don't really know what timeless music is. When I talk timeless, I'm talking about, how you go back and you listen to Luther. You know how you go back and you listen to the Locks. I'm talking about genres of music that's classically well gelled together, where you got old, new, you got rhymes that's there that can put you in the picture of the focus of what was going on at that time.
Right.
And then it brings you back to the present. Right. So when you look at those albums and you listen to those albums, think of these two brothers here, because they put some stuff together. Right. And I'm talking about that thing was right for real.
This dude is insane.
For real. And it's crazy that you brought up Crazy Love, because when he did his verse, man, it kind of reminded me of something that Kiss would do, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, that whole flow that he had on that song was like that type of vibe.
Oh, that's one of my favorite joints.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too.
And he'll tell you that joint had me dancing in the booth, man. Like and it's like he knows me well enough to know, we know each other well enough to know that I'm a sucker for soul music. You know what I mean? Like I like abstract hip hop. I like trap. I like, you know what I'm saying? I like Afro beats. I like all that, but the root of this is soul music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
absolutely.
you give me some soulful music, and I'm gonna go somewhere else with it. You know what I mean? I like to make music that touch you in the heart. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I can't forget the homie Wish. He engineered that whole project.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And
Wish,
shout
thank you.
to Wish and his patience. Shout to his family.
Our patience. Let's fucking keep it
Our
real.
patience too. The creative process.
Keep it honest.
Yeah, the creative process gets a little contentious.
You know
what I mean? Even me and him get contentious. You know what I mean? Me and Wish get contentious.
Right.
Wish hates me sometimes. He hates Jock sometimes. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The creative process, man. It's like I always tell my brother, like, everybody likes. Let's say you like Scrapple, but you don't want to see how it's made. Right. That's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is true.
You may enjoy some Scrapple on your plate, but
right.
You know what I mean? You don't want to see how it's made, because it's a hell of a process.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And thank God the listener don't get to go through the process. They just get to reap the benefits of the product.
Absolutely.
Because man, we had some contentious days.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? We had some blow ups. We had some bad days. We had some good days. But I mean,
so let me ask you this question.
Oh,
I'm gonna get into the meat and potatoes of this whole thing.
Okay.
Has there ever been a time where there's been any beef amongst the collaborations? Has it any been?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, it's always, to me, if you don't got a beef here or there, y'all ain't really close enough. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, It's like hatred is not the opposite of love. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hatred is you gotta love somebody, even hate them. You know what I'm saying? At some point.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
So if it get contentious, that's all out of love.
Right.
And I know me creatively, and I know him creatively, and sometimes that it don't mix.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes I'm a little too much of a perfectionist.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm a little too much of a narcissist.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Sometimes sometimes I'm moody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, you know,
as we all can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nah.
See, you know what? One
Yeah,
thing about him, every week, listen, every week is something about this guy, man. He always going to, excommunicate himself from everything that's going on with everybody else.
Yeah.
But him, he's a clean guy and all that.
He knows. Anybody that's been around him knows better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll smoke to that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it got contentious, you know what I'm saying? But I like the creative tension.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I feel like if he not feeling something,
Mm-hmm.
by all means express that.
Okay.
I don't like being half-assed. I can't tell you that I ever sat down and made a piece of art that I thought that I didn't feel confident in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never half-assed. I never wrote a throwaway line. I ain't never, you know what I mean, came incorrect. And by all means, tell me. If I'm slipping, tell me.
Good.
And vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and that tension, like, you can't have yes men in the booth. Because your music gonna be sloppy.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Got
So
you. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Well, I will say this: we went through something brief because we on the brief.
Shout out to the brief moments. You know what I mean?
It was an instigator in the mix. We're not going to reveal the instigator, but we know who the instigator was. And it was just like I would come in the studio, yo, you should have heard what Ren said yesterday. So I'm like, well, what? So I listened. I'm like, it wasn't a shot, but it was a jab. I know you. So I'm like, damn. So I come in with my jab, but the whole time I'm like, if this is when we wasn't talking like that. This is after Chocolate Summer. And I'm like, if I'm sparring with this dude lyrically, I can't come half-assed. I can't. Everything gotta be, because this is insane. And I said he can just go stupid and I'll be embarrassed. I was like, but it was a lot of jabs. There was no names ever said. There was a lot of jabs, and I know your style. You know my style, and I think me personally, I want to say thank you because that made me a little bit more wittier. Lyrically, made me a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is steel sharpens steel.
Basically.
You know what I'm saying? I think
it was from afar, but it's definitely sharp.
Yeah, like you know, we gotta raise the level of our friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
That's true.
And if you're not doing that, then you're not around friends that's gonna raise your level, you got the wrong friends.
Right. Right.
Simple as that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. If you're the smartest in the room, you need to change the room.
Facts.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of changing the room, you got older. We all got older. We all evolved. We all matured. Now you got older. You do the music.
I got older, but I don't know if I matured. But go ahead.
Okay. He said it.
But I see your point.
Then you delve into the movie world. You delve into the acting. You delve into a lot, the clothing.
Yes, sir.
Talk to us about that, man. Like, how did what came first, the clothes or the movies?
You said movies like I'm in, like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm Denzel, but no, like these are all expressions of my creativity.
Reney Washington.
Denzel
Washington. You know what I mean?
No, but you know, these are all extensions of my creativity. You know what I mean? When we kids and we drawing and we dreaming, I never want to lose that inner kid in me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When we was kids, me and my brother and my cousin, shout out to my cousin Chip, rest in peace. When we was kids and all that, we dreamed about all this. We dreamed that we was going to be in movies and making albums and do clothing lines and, you know what I mean, do whatever we wanted to do because that's how big our dreams was. And, you know, if you only get one life, if you ain't living out your dreams, then you're wasting it, right?
Yeah,
so, and I feel like as far as the transition from I know y'all seen plenty of people to transition from the rap game to the acting.
Yeah.
Because in a way, you are acting in the booth.
You
know what I'm saying? Like everybody, we are embellishing our rhymes. Like everybody ain't living like they actually say they are in their rhymes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you're embellishing. You still got to do a delivery. You still got to be convincing. You still got to, go into character.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like Reney Cha is a character. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not like that 24/7. It's just an extension of who I am. It's just another lane that I like to go into.
Right.
So you transition that to acting. Boom, there it is. Like we always was doing act. And I went to a performing arts school. Okay. So I went to Shawmont Elementary. Shout out to Shawmont Elementary. They teach us acting.
Wow. That's
vocal.
crazy.
I mean, I was in vocal ensemble. I played the violin for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like they teach you all the creative and performing arts. I mean, they take you to the opera as a sixth grader. They take you. We was writing our own plays, writing our own operas, and you know what I mean? Right. It's like
it all makes sense.
Yeah, I grew up.
Wow, that's a lot of exposure at a young age.
Yeah. Right. So, like I said, my mom was an educator. We said that off camera, but my mom was an educator. She put me in the right schools, and my brother always put me in the right schools. So I always had that creative vein in me from a young age or whatever. And even when we was around the way, like we was acting around the way, before cell phones and, these advanced video games. We had video games, but they weren't like they is now. We would go outside. We on the porch playing Make Me Laugh or, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're doing that. We bidding. We used to call it bussing back then. They call it bidding now. Like that's all part of what we did.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And me being the youngest out of the crew, I had to be a little extra. So that's where that acting and all that stuff came from, was me being a little extra, being a little more performative than, because I had to hang out with the OGs.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I was the youngest, and you got to act right when you with the OGs, or you're going to stay home with mommy.
Yeah, that's true.
You want to stay home.
That's true.
And I want to stay home with mommy. So in order to run the streets, I had to do what they do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's where the acting came from. And then, people hear the music and I go in a couple different chambers, and not in the music we do with Chalk, but I go in different storytelling. I go into I assume different characters, different voices, and that is all acting to me. You know what I mean? It was an easy transition for me, and I love doing it. Like I love acting. I love being on the scene.
Right.
I love the behind the scenes stuff, working with other people, collaborating, improvising. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Right.
So that's where the acting came from. And then people just saw my personality, and they reached out. A couple of directors reached out and was like, yo,
that's good.
I fuck with you.
Yeah.
Come work on this project with us.
Yeah. That's what's up. Because you got, so currently you got you like you said, Chalk said, Renzel Washington. You know what I mean? I like the ring of that. That sounds kind of fly. But you got right now, you got a upcoming project that's going to be featured for what we believe is on Tubi. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
A movie called Witness to Crime. Shout out to DS, the writer. He wrote, produced, and directed the film. You know what I mean? He did it all from the muscle, running gun style. You know what I'm saying? Just a man with a camera and a mission. You know what I'm saying? And a plan.
Right.
I love that type shit. I love the entrepreneurial spirit. I love, you know what I mean? That's my lane. So we was communicating back and forth. He was like, come through, I got a role for you. Man, I hopped in there. The role was bigger than what I thought it was. You know what I'm saying?
What's the role?
I play a cop, but I play like a...
No, don't put it out there.
All right, don't play a cop. You gotta watch the movie. But I play a cop. The movie is a crime novel, basically set in Philly.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And no other settings more interesting than Philly, right? So it's like, it's a crime novel set in Philly. Got a lot of moving parts.
Right.
A lot of up and coming artists in it. Your homie was in it. Vodka. Yeah. Vodka was in it.
Shout out to Vodka.
Yeah, Vodka was in it.
To him.
Zamula, she's another up and coming artist. She was in it. It's interesting, bro. It was an interesting shoot, interesting video. I mean, it's the movie. It was dope.
Okay. Has it been premiered on anything yet?
Well, he had a big premiere downtown, little red carpet situation downtown for it a couple months back. Yeah, it was fly, man. Everybody showed out. Yeah. Had a couple good write ups on it and all that. Right now, he's trying to put it on Tubi or whatever. But when it hop on Tubi, I'll be the first to let y'all know. Go check it out on Tubi. In the meantime, follow my Instagram, which is Rinstagram, and I'll probably put some information up there when it hit Tubi.
Okay.
That's an ill IG name, by the way.
Instagram. It's gonna be at the bottom for you. People.
Thanks,
we'll put that down there. Feature it all on there.
It's gonna be right here.
Yeah, right there, right at the bottom. Right where you comment about this.
That should be like up here somewhere.
No, that's only on the Instagram. We put it up on top, but on the YouTube, it's gonna be at the bottom. You know what I mean? That's how we do things around here.
Yeah, but it was a good role, man.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, I had my first delve into the movie world was I had wrote a song for a soundtrack.
Okay.
For my homie. Shout out to Terrence Arlen, man. This dude is a great filmmaker.
What's his name again?
Terrence Arlen.
Okay.
Y'all can probably look him up online. He's dope. He got a couple joints coming out. He just dropped a new one on Tubi called Elementary. It's like, yo,
that's dope.
Yeah, it's a dope film. The film that I did the song for is called Last Shot.
Okay.
And that was dope. That was also a little crime novel, but it had a heart to it. Like it had a little more substance to it.
Okay.
No disrespect to nobody else's film, but it had like it wasn't just your regular bang bang shoot 'em up joint. Like,
right.
It had some deepness to it. Had a lot of themes that they touched on that affect all of us. As far as fatherhood.
Need that.
Yeah, the school to prison pipeline. It touched on that. It touched on gun violence. It touched on it had a little humanity to it.
Right.
That's what I loved about it. And I wrote a love song that's right smack dab in the middle of this movie. So go check that out. It's called Last Shot. Now that's currently running on Tubi around the world.
Last Shot. Now is that producer? Is he Philly representative as well?
Yeah, he's from Philly. Well, okay. I think he originally from Jersey, but he represents Philly now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But that South Jersey area is Philly too.
It pretty much is.
You know what I mean? As I get older, I realize that it's all the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he's a dope director, man. And actually, we just was talking earlier this month. We're gonna check out. We're gonna see if we can work again.
Okay.
Work again on a new project.
Catch your question. So you went to the premiere. Now I've been to in a movie I went to a premiere, and to see your face on a movie screen, that's something that you growing up you never dreamt of it, but you thought about it. But to actually see it, what was that feeling like?
Yeah, it was surreal. You know what I mean? To see your big ass heads on the screen, you know what I mean? All the flaws and dimples and pimples and
everything coming out.
Yeah, oh man, there's no hiding on that big screen, boy.
Right.
No.
You better make sure you got your Carmex paws. You better make sure you got everything. You make sure you rather lathered. Make sure your face ain't ashy. Your beard is kicked out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I made sure I did too. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Got 10,000 for every bump on your face. Yeah. Man, you know what I mean?
Help your man out. Your man doing bad.
Right.
And there was a couple close-ups. I was kind of like cringing that I was going to see, but it turned out pretty good. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
But man, like you said, it's something to see, man. Like it's surreal, and to hear you, it's almost like Zach don't understand. It's almost like hearing your voice back in the booth for the first time.
Right.
You know what I mean? That was surreal too. Hearing your voice after growing up listening to all your favorites, and to finally get in the booth and record and hear your voice back.
Right.
Surreal, bro.
That sounds like how I became the best rapper on the brief intro. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's how it was
Exactly.
when I heard my John back. You know what I mean? Felt like the best rapper alive. You know, it's my first John. But I feel you.
Your first John, that was pretty good.
I appreciate you, man. You know what I mean? My man Chalk wrote it. You know what I mean? My man Chalk wrote it, and we went in the booth. And
you ain't had to tell him that.
That's cool. That's cool. I give all credit to my man.
You did very well, sir.
I appreciate you, man. I learned from the best.
You did very well.
I learned from the best.
You did learn from the best.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm the best.
Fun, but you was in a movie too, weren't you?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Sun One. Sun One made a movie, Concrete Soldiers. This is a while back, and we premiered it. Same spot you had yours, and I was like the villain. I was totally opposite of myself, my character, and I never forget. It was a chick sitting behind me. She thought the character was like me, like she She was like, after the movie, when we went out to eat or whatever, she was like, I was scared to talk to you because I thought you was a killer. I'm like, damn. I said
You did a
no.
good job then.
I said no. She was like, yeah, you were so scary in the movie. I'm like, I wasn't scary. I mean, I shot somebody, but
Right.
I'm like, no, it's a movie. Like, and so, but yeah, that was crazy because you watching the movie, you see, you hear and you see people's reaction,
Yeah.
and it's to you,
Yeah.
or it's to you, not just to you, but something you were a part of,
Yeah.
and you, like you said, you saw the whole process of making it.
Yeah.
So to see the end result, you're like,
Beautiful.
damn,
It's
it's
beautiful.
crazy. So yeah,
it's like you see all these moving parts finally come together, and it takes so much to make one scene happen.
Right.
To see an hour's worth of scenes, it's almost like a little miracle. You know what I'm saying? To see it come together like that, and it made me it made me realize how difficult making a movie is.
Yeah.
I got mad respect for the people that put movies together.
Right.
Because it's a tough job, man. Like you got all these moving parts, and you got to control everything, and they got to look good, and you got to write it all, and they got to nail the performances, weather, you know what I'm saying, lighting, equipment, props, clothing, everything got to be just right for just a couple seconds on the screen.
Right.
And then you string those couple seconds together to an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It's a miracle, bro.
Yeah, you got to shout out the people behind the scenes, people people don't see. Yeah, all the editors and all of that stuff that's going on. Yeah, it's a lot.
Right.
Definitely a lot, for sure. So we done talked about quite a few things tonight.
Okay.
One thing, Chuck, you got anything else, man? That you want to talk to the brother Ren about?
We all from the same era, right?
Yeah.
We all grew up on the same music.
Yeah.
This cigar is great, by the way.
It is. I was about to say that.
I'm trying not to kill Ren.
No, they smell great. I like the smell. Okay.
Yeah. It's a lot going on with Puff Daddy right now. There's a lot going on with Diddy, as they call him now. And I was reluctant to even talk about this. Zach was like, "No, we got it." I'm inspired by Puff, business-wise. We saw Puff when he came in the game with bringing Big in, dancing in Dougie Fresh videos, and the from Uptown MCA to Bad Boy to building an empire with legendary rappers that are some of the best rappers in the world. Locks, Mace, Black Rob, rest in peace, Craig Mack. On R&B tip, 112, Carl Thomas, B.I.G. Saved the best for last.
Yeah, absolutely.
But to see this is like, I don't like it. If he's guilty of the charges and allegations, that's what they are right now. If he's guilty, then get what he get. But I just hate to see the manner in which all of that great accomplishments is just being resulting like ashes of, oh, you did this, so none of that counts. And it's like that's my childhood. That's my teenage music. That's the partying, all that, and that's where it hurts at. So how do y'all feel about what's going on with all this stuff that's coming out? The story changes daily.
Well, for me, man, I just, I hate to see some of what we have coined as our greats go down the way that they've gone down, because you put so much stock into the dream, in life. We like Ren said earlier, things start with a dream of doing certain things. And when you have that, right in front of you and you able to see it and you see people who achieve that, and it turned around to be something of a likeness of this. Whether it's true or not, it places a stain on, Diddy or the people that surrounded it, whether it's his family, whether it's his friends, people he's done business with, that kind of, will trickle down to all these other people. So it's not just the one person that's affected. It's a whole society and community of people that is going to be affected by this because, hey, man, you did business with this guy, or you associated with this guy, and it only could just be exchanging pleasantries. Hey, man, how you doing today, or whatever. Hey, I heard about your business, whatever. How we do as a community of people. So it's sad to see that those type of things are going down with this. And like you said, like Chuck said, it's all alleged. We don't know what's the truth. We don't know what's false. We're not gonna paint that narrative because we weren't there.
Right.
But at the same time, for things like this, it's just sad to see because we looked at Bill Cosby. We looked at, at this point in time, Diddy going through what he going through, and a slew of other folks, Michael Jackson, stuff like that, that we had to really watch front and center that these things went down, whether they're true or not. If you're guilty, then you got to do whatever needs to be done, to pay for whatever you did. But at the same time, if you're innocent, it will change the lives of everybody that's involved. So my whole thing is that, I'm not going to get into all of what the allegations are. You can go and research that yourself on your own timeline, and you figure it out for you. But for me, I just, that's how I feel about it.
I feel you. Like, it's good that you brought up the point that this man is a movement, and it's a lot of people that's affected by what happens to him.
Yeah.
I mean, his career of excellence spans 30 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he touched a lot of lives in 30 years. I don't know. I gotta reserve judgment right now because, like you said, it's all alleged. The details change daily.
Yeah.
A lot of the rumors that I heard around it, I've been hearing for 30 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and the industry breeds a lot of crazy behavior.
Mm-hmm.
It breeds a lot of detachment from reality. Sometimes you get caught up. But I mean, we'll see. We're gonna keep monitoring and see, where it goes and all that. I mean, I can honestly say, as he is as big a legend as you would say a Bill Cosby was. You know what I'm saying? To me,
especially in our generation.
Yeah, I mean, really. But our generation, you can say our generation, and they affected the generation after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can say his son. It was at one point, him and his son was 1 and 2 on the charts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At a brief moment in time, a couple years ago, like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's a lineage. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lineage. You can't remove him and his legacy from hip hop. I mean, what you got? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
big void.
Yeah, big void.
Mm-hmm.
But I also like to say that if there are victims of any improprieties, I want to shout y'all out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to throw none of them under the bus.
No.
We want to believe victims. We want to support whoever is going through something that he may have hurt or whatever. Shout to them also. You know what I'm saying? This story must be told.
Yes.
And they must get justice if injustice was done to them.
Absolutely.
So
they deserve that.
Yeah, and that's the way I see it. You know what I mean? Like, let's see it out. Let's see what happens. And I hope everybody turns out okay.
Yeah.
Everybody gets what they asking for, what they want. I hope justice is served either way. You know what I'm saying? Whether he's innocent or guilty of whatever allegations, I hope it comes out in the wash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we it's important for us on the platform that we have, whether small or large, to be able to take the time out to address these type of things to our people in our community. Because one thing about it is that we have things that are negative and we have things that are positive. And we're not necessarily trying to shine a light on the negativity of the situation, but we want to shine a light on the situation and let people know that we're aware of what's going on and we want to address it. Like you said, the biggest thing are the victims. You know what I mean? The people that's really heavily involved in this situation, bringing it to light. And if it's a true case in this, then of course things have to be done the correct way. So, we're going to pray for all of that, make sure that, everybody, in the situation, the details are the details and they're the true details, about the situation. So we appreciate you talking about that. So there's one thing about this show that we do here called THEBRiEF.
Wait, before we go there.
Okay.
Before we go there, I want to hold that thought.
Go ahead. I got it. Let me hold
Two things.
Hold on to it.
You can do a Chuck story if you wish.
Oh yeah.
You can do a Chuck story.
Yeah.
But before you do the Chuck story,
good ones on my show.
Yeah.
Let me see.
But before we do the Chuck story, I'm gonna give you your flowers because You're a good friend,
Okay.
a long-time good friend, and like I said, one of my favorite rappers. So I'm about to mess your head up.
Uh-oh.
I'm about to do a stand of 2 of my favorite lyrics.
Okay.
Actually, 3.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna go all the way back to like 2011.
Okay.
My mom said I should settle down, find a nice Christian. But I was too busy flirting the church to even listen. You know what that's from?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do remember that.
Then we're gonna go all the way up until last year.
Wow.
Black ingenuity, setting new parameters of excellence they demand from us. The main streets, the college campuses. They say it's the perfect rap for your camp. Dude, how?
Sound like lyrics to me.
Man, I'm just always thinking, man. I'm just always trying to be creative, man. Say some stuff, like, and be interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, I feel like I hate to sound like one of these guys, man, but I feel like there's not an emphasis on lyricism anymore. At least not as widespread as it was before.
Right.
You know, you got, of course, you got the big 3, quote unquote. That's, you know, that's always going to be dumb lyrical. You know what I mean? But it used to be a point where everybody had to say something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was
like I said before, like, you had to earn your time on the mic. You know what I'm saying? And the minute that you can just hit upload without and bypass everything, you bypass an A&R, you bypass any kind of checkpoint, was the minute where the lyricism got disposable.
Out the trash.
Yeah, like the lyrics got disposable.
Right.
Songs were disposable. It's like, just make a song for the moment. People will feel it for 2 weeks and you throw away.
Right.
Make another joint and upload it just like that.
Right.
When we was going in the studio, you had to be intentional. You know what I'm saying? You had to be intentional about your efforts. So my goal was, I don't want to make anybody bored. Even my engineer, I wanted to shock him. I wanted to see a look on his face. I wanted to see him clapping.
Right.
You know what I mean? I wanted to see the dude sitting around watching you do your verse. I wanted to see them entertained. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I try not to do disposable stuff. So whenever I have a weird thought, I was trying to twist it into a rhyme. You know what I mean? If any crazy thought I had, I was trying to make a rhyme out of it, or any metaphor that I came up across. And then after a while, it just comes to you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Just sitting in conversation with Larry in his luxury apartment in the sky high, and you just think of some fly luxury shit that rhyme with Clico.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Clico, and next thing you know, you got a whole song. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yo, you a funny guy, man. Real quick, Zach. One time, this boy said.
So he can tell that story. So that's the story you're gonna get when you went to your apartment with Dutch.
Oh,
I'll let you tell that.
No,
story.
I'm because it didn't happen. See, Dutch has to tell that story.
Yeah, we let Dutch tell.
But real quick, Zach. One time the bull said, "I'm the next guy, future flow."
Yo, that start off, dude. What? I'm the next guy, future flow. Shout out to the group. Shout out to the group guy, man. Damn.
You gotta
I'm like, oh my.
But see, that's another thing about.
I'm in the book. I'm outside. Like I gotta go after that.
You gotta be cut from a certain cloth to even understand that bar.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? To understand that's a bar. And if you don't understand that bar, it still makes sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it do.
I'm still that guy with a future flow. Whatever, even if you didn't get the metaphor, it still stands alone as a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know what else too? I'm not with the disposable shit. I like to make shit that's timeless. Remember you were talking about timeless?
Gotta be timeless.
Gotta be timeless, man. Like I don't want to cringe. I don't want my son to hear one of my songs from back in the day and cringe. Like I want him to be impressed. You know what I'm saying?
Shout your son out, man.
Yeah, shout out the Dream. They on Easter break now, so
he chilling.
Yeah, he just got back from Atlantic City and he chilling regular, man.
Okay, he want some chips. He was gambling.
Oh no. He ain't old enough.
Okay.
You better not be gambling.
I'm about to say no gambling, dog.
He ain't got no job, so he ain't got no reason to be gambling.
No, the story. I'll tell my version of the story.
Go ahead.
So we all went out for a birthday party down what was it Gerard? Spring Garden. And we just
I don't even remember that story.
That's how the story started. You talking about when he walked me to the
Did walk you to the house?
yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So did you get drunk that night or just?
I probably did, but I went home.
We in VIP drinking Ciroc heavy. This is during Ciroc days.
Yeah,
Wow.
Bottles.
yeah.
Bottles
I
like
do remember that.
like when you drunk. First of all, when you're drunk, do not buy bottles because you might spend your last.
That's the hustle.
You wake up, you're like, damn, I only got $44 left in my account. What I buy?
Yeah, that's the
you
hustle.
bought a $250 bottle of Ciroc though. Yeah. So
Mind you, it's always a pretty girl that's bringing.
It's always a pretty girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we all in VIP. Bottles of Ciroc. So I see two chicks down there, like I call it population. I want them to come up. They from Miami. I'm like, yo, come up. So our homie was like, yo, Chuck, you gotta buy a bottle to get more bands. So I'm drunk and I'm feeling it. I'm like, I got money. I don't have money. I don't have money.
I said, oh no.
I'm like, I got it. So I go to the side, give my card. Boy, like, yeah, here. Give me like 5-10 bands. I come back, yeah, nigga, I got the money. I got money. I slam the bottle of Ciroc on the table on the ice. Bam! The ice falls all on the chick that he with. So he's like, damn, Chuck, why you don't get the ice on my chick dress? I said, man, I got money. She go get another dress.
Man, he was in his
I had a couple hours. I had like $8 in my pocket. I threw the money. Drawing. I was too drunk to pick it back up.
Oh my God.
Too drunk to pick it back up.
No, sir.
So, long story short is I passed out in VIP. Boom. Dutch takes me home.
Yeah.
He literally poured me like Dukes of Hazzard. Poured me into the window. So, we on Lincoln Drive. Yo, pull over. I got an Earl. I pull over. He pull over. I throw up. Get to my crib. His story, he says, him and the concierge, they're taking me up the steps like how I used to carry the ball, tip my ball.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
This the messed up part though. They get to my crib, they just drop me. Like my legs is in the hallway, my body's inside my apartment. Wow. Dutch like, yo, where the bathroom at?
In the apartment.
He steps over me like Tyrone Lue. Go to the bathroom. Yo, Chuck, you good? I'm out. Meanwhile, my legs are still in the hallway.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, it was a bad night.
Wow.
It was a memorable night. We had a lot of fun that night. That was one.
Yeah, we did.
That was right after Chocolate Summer got done. Like we was like flexing.
Was it? Okay. I do remember. I see it's spotty for me because we were super drunk. We were super drunk. I do remember running some girls I know in there. I do remember being in VIP. I do remember.
He's drunk.
But you always do stuff like that. So it wasn't abnormal for you.
Stuff
did you know that he had a cell phone before smartphones?
Yeah.
This is like of course you knew. This was like maybe 90. I remember one year, I don't want to say the year, but it was 90 something. And he was out New Year's Eve.
That was my mom's phone. It was the Motorola Gray joint.
This dude's crouched down in the middle of the thing. You remember when it used to be a time in the club where it was the 1 o'clock jam, right? So it was like you play whatever during 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, it heats up a little bit. Whatever the hottest song is on the planet, it gets played at 1 o'clock, right? But it's New Year's Eve, so it's prior to 1 o'clock because you want to play that hot song at midnight. Right before. So this came like maybe 11:30.
Okay.
I mean, the DJ's going off. This is when we had real DJs, and they used to go off, and it was whatever.
This at the Armory. Go ahead.
At the Armory, right?
Oh, wow.
And I look around. We maybe about 10 deep, and they were supposed to drop $1,000 from the ceiling.
Yo, your memory's good.
Yeah, they was gonna drop $1,000 from the ceiling at midnight.
Oh wow!
So we in the building. We crumb snatchers at this point.
Oh yes.
I don't even think we was 21.
I'm playing
position.
So
yeah. So I just remember looking around, I'm dancing with some of the cutest girls of all time, and I look around and they all around us, and I see Chuck crouched down in the middle of the dance floor on a flip phone,
Like the joint Nas had in.
Yeah, with the great, the great joint. I forget what StarTAC.
It was a Motorola.
StarTAC Motorola. You pull the joint down.
Right.
You talk on it and had the little wire antenna.
Yeah.
This is pre Apple anything,
Wow,
right?
He was balling.
Oh, he was balling.
Yeah.
Took a call at 11:30 in the middle of the dance floor.
Oh.
I'm like, yo, this dude is too baller for me. I gotta get away from this guy.
Wow.
That joint was crazy.
I like this story.
Wow.
Yeah. See, that's your top story for the day.
Wow.
But no, it was fun though, man. Like,
Damn.
one thing about Belafonte, he know how to stunt.
Oh, he do.
You know how to stunt.
Oh yeah. He if you let him tell it, he don't no stunt.
No, that's just normal activity to him.
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah.
He's gonna know how to stunt.
Whenever he realized that, it'd be better.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know how to
See,
stunt.
there you go. The 9 every week.
Yeah,
Man.
no,
Every
but
week.
it was fun, man. We had fun in those days. Like the club scene kind of changed. Just to get to that, you know what I'm saying? Like the club scene changed. I remember the last time I remember a 1 o'clock jam really going stupid was the Best I Ever Had, the Drake Best I Ever Had jam.
Oh wow.
I remember being in the crab house.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, I remember being in the crab house at 1 o'clock, getting waiting for a grub when that came on.
Wow.
And that's when you just see the energy of all the girls in the club get up, and go to the dance floor, and it just get looser, and it's just a vibe, man. And I just miss that.
Yeah.
And it's no 1 o'clock jams no more.
No,
And some of y'all favorite rappers ain't got 1 o'clock jams. But that's a different subject for a different day.
You know who you are.
Yeah. You know who you are. Some of y'all favorite rappers ain't got 1 o'clock jams. But it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Before we get into the question of the night, question of the day.
Yeah.
I know what area you're from. What do you, and you're always, one thing about this dude, he always is on the cutting edge. Like, he's not like a disgruntled old head. Like, he likes certain, you was liking stuff. I'm like, damn, you like that? And then I started liking it. So what do you like now? Like, who do you listen to now that you like you really like?
See, this is going to disappoint some people.
Uh-oh.
You probably noticed this on my Instagram, but I actually like the R&B better.
Yeah?
Yeah, I actually like the R&B better than the hip-hop.
The new
like
R&B.
I said, I'm a sucker for soul music, man. Like at the end of the day, I see the soul music sort of getting drained out of hip hop, and I see more, but the R&B remains soulful to me.
Right.
It's very few artists that can capture that soul to me in hip hop. You know what I mean? And I still listen to them. But just to answer your question, let me give you a couple R&B artists and a couple rap artists. R&B artists that I just listened to. I was just listening to her today. Tyler. She's more Afro beats.
Yeah, I like Tyler.
I like Tyler.
Yeah,
I
Tyler
like her
nice.
album. What was another joint I heard today? Of course, I like Griselda. You know what I'm saying? I like everything they do.
Everything.
You know,
Benny the Butcher.
Benny Conway, even West. You know what I mean? I like the energy they bring to the game.
Right.
Let me see what's new on my list. What's what I'm listening to right now as far as rappers. I like Hit Boy as far as production. I like Hit Boy.
Shout out to Nas.
Yeah. Shout out to Nas and Hit Boy, but he got his own joint. I like him.
Okay.
I like Alchemist on the production tip. I like the soulful producers. I
like that.
If you got a soulful production, I'm gonna give you a listen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Hit Boy, Alchemist, Derringer, who's another producer, soulful producer? Preem's still kind of getting busy.
Preem always want to do
that goes without saying.
Oh, yeah.
As far as rappers that I like a lot of them though. I like a lot of them. There's not too many. Put it this way, I like more than ones that I dislike.
You like 21?
I love 21. I like him and Drake. Like, remember we was listening to it in the studio that time?
Yes.
Yeah, hot
I
album.
love 21, man. Like, that's my dude.
Yeah, it's fire.
Female wise.
I like the new Lola Brooke joint. I don't know if you heard. I don't really like too much of her songs, but she got a new joint where they flipped the soulful joint that I like. I forget the name of it.
Okay.
They flipped the joint like Lola Brooke. I feel like the best young female rapper is Lotto. You know what I mean?
Lotto and Lady London are my two favorites.
Lotto, Lady London. When Lotto said a bar one time when she said, my name Lotto, short for lottery. Meaning if you hit, I can take you out of poverty. I said, damn, this girl is spitting. I was like, oh,
damn,
shit,
okay.
yeah.
Wow.
She gave me that feeling. She gave me that, you know.
She got me sold.
Yeah. She sold me on that.
And she bad. So
Yeah. Then I heard her over Quiet Storm beat. I heard her freestyle over Quiet Storm beat. And anybody that's her era that can keep up with that beat, get my vote.
Say no more.
You know what I'm saying? And the ladies is running the game. So
yeah, they doing it.
I even like Ice Spice. I like her little bops. You know what I'm saying? She got bops out there. She got a little, you know what I mean? I like her lane.
I like her lane.
She took that drill feel and made it cute.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm all about that. I'm all about peace and love and having fun.
You know, when some people they'll hear you say Ice Spice and cringe, be like, oh, well, we're not saying the lyrically. It's the vibe.
It's all about a vibe.
The presence, the vibe, the energy, and that's what we like about it.
And from my perspective, we from an era where it's fun. You know what I mean? Hip hop is fun. I know George Clinton said you can't spell funk without fun, right? So it's about peace, love, happiness, and having fun. If your song can do that, then you got a good song to me. You know what I mean? If I had fun to Ice Spice joint, hey, it's a good song. I don't need super lyrical, miracle, spiritual. I can go to Griselda for that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I can go. There's so many people I can go for that. I can go to Kendrick for that. I can go to Cole for that. You know what I mean? It's so many people I can do that. Some people just about having fun. Nice and Smooth was one of my favorite groups growing up. It was about having fun.
Hip hop junkies, baby.
Yeah, that was about fun. You know what I mean? Some artists are just fun artists. You know what I mean?
Let them have their fun, be entertained, choose to like it, or choose not to. Right. Move on. Don't hate it.
I just want to add one person to that list of the ladies. I rock with Scarlett real heavy. Yeah. I
like Scarlett.
I like Scarlett.
She scares me, but I like her.
Oh yeah, she's scary. She definitely scary. Not like but I'm just saying for me. She dangerous on that mic too.
I like her story. I like her story, and her is authentic. It's not gimmicky. It's like, yo,
Shout
this
out
is
to the ladies.
I've been teased. I've been outcasted. Now I'm here.
Now look at me.
I'm here. Let's go.
Right.
Now we're gonna jump into question of the night.
Okay.
Question of the night. We're going into the briefcase. Oh. Yeah. So it's a real one. We ain't Chuck. You got the briefcase? Open the briefcase, and then what we do is we gonna actually read the message from the briefcase, and the message says, in any way that you want to answer this, brother, light skinned or dark skinned women.
I'm first.
Oh, it's only you. It's only you. It ain't for us. Question of the night: dark skinned or light skinned women.
I don't know. We
and what sense do you mean?
No.
Or anyway?
No. However you want to answer.
Yeah, whatever you want to
answer. Right. Put it this way: beautiful black women, they span the whole spectrum. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
from a milky complexion to a dark chocolate blue black complexion. Yes, sir. And it's all good. Anywhere in between is all good. I love them all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think there's see, we grew up in a certain era where dark skin wasn't really popular. Right. And I lived through that, being a dark skinned guy. Yes. And I'm sure you lived through it too, being as dark as you are.
God dang. God dang.
That's what you are.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I can't get in this beef. So,
See, a long time ago, that would have been a shot. But it's not a shot.
No, it's love.
Because dark is winning.
That's right.
Dark is winning there. Right. So, I know that it's a stigma attached in our community to that colorism thing. Right. And I always try to fight against it. Absolutely. I've been with both. I've been with the whole spectrum. I've been outside the spectrum. It's all good to me, man. Like, a beautiful woman starts from the inside. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's the inside that counts. And as I get older, it's more about the inside. Beauty fades. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna stay this handsome forever. I'm trying, but it ain't gonna.
Like don't crack, baby.
Yeah.
Like don't crack.
Beauty fades, but it's about what's inside to me. You know what I mean? Like, there's a such thing as light skin behavior. I do believe that. But if that light skin behavior is inside, it's not really a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Perfect answer.
You know what I mean?
Perfect answer.
So I definitely get where y'all coming from with the light skin, dark skin thing. The colorism thing is kind of like fading, but it's about the inside, brother.
Okay.
It's about the inside.
Yeah. Great answer. So again, we appreciate our guest tonight, Reney Cha. Check him out on Instagram. He doing
Cheesy
his
hot
thing.
movies.
Cheesy hot movies.
Yeah.
Got the movie coming out, Witness the Crime.
Yeah, Witness the Crime.
Shout out to all the producers and everything that's involved with that. Shout out to Tubi for allowing that movie to be possibly placed on there.
Yeah.
And as y'all know, at the end of the show, Chuck, you got anything else?
Oh,
You want me to take care of
listen,
this?
I'm just I'll close it.
Okay, my man. Let me smoke this.
Once again, shout out to Blend Exclusive for the blended spirits that everybody's enjoying right now.
Yes.
And we got something down the pipe. Shout out to Chateau Maurizio with the Maduro. He will be rolling at an event, probably every event you go to this summer in Philadelphia and beyond. And we're here to push forward the culture of not just cigars, but the culture of Black people, the culture of people, period, the culture of having fun, the culture of being honest on a podcast. Somebody was around me a couple of weeks ago and they said, damn, I hate Amazon because they sell these cameras and everybody want to have a podcast now. You're absolutely right.
Good.
But it's all about the content. We're not doing nothing for shock value. We're not doing nothing for clickbait. We being ourselves. It's just a conversation amongst folks. Just so happen the camera's here. Just so happen you can go back and listen while you're supposed to be working and have fun. And come back and be like, Chalk, you tripping. Oh, Zach, you tripping.
Definitely.
Ren is a good dude. Let me hear more. Let me see more. Make sure you go follow this dude on Instagram. Good dude, great lyricist, overall good human being.
Thank you.
And like Zach always say, subscribe, follow, share. Just hit them notifications. That way you get the notification that we popped out.
Oh, damn, that's it, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That was brief.
Take 2 seconds.
Damn,
Oh man.
that's what's up, yo. It was fun though, man. I appreciate y'all
it's
for
an honor,
having me,
man.
man. It's a
coming
pleasure,
through.
man.
Absolutely.
This almost wasn't done. Really? But now it's a wrap. Chop. Zach. Yes, sir. THEBRiEF.
THEBRiEF.